Hello traders, welcome back to the Rich Spirit channel for the new edition of the Weekly Forex Analysis. And in this video guys, we are gonna check some of the most traded pairs like EURUSD, GBP USD, USD JPY, Euro GBP, Gold, S&P 500 and so many more, or so less. So let's get started. Let's dive into the world of Forex and the price action analysis. So let's get started first with the EURUSD, and this is the daily chart guys. So as you can see, very nice price action on the daily chart. Currently we are at the resistance level on the daily, and we have created very nice pin bar at on the daily chart the last Friday. But if we check out the weekly chart, we can see that this is actually a rejection, so I expect more of a continuation to the downside. Now let's move to the 4-hour chart and see how the things are going there. So we can see some sort of a descending wedge pattern, which means that we should wait for a while till we break bullish or bearish before we take any trade. Of course, you can trade just the resistance right here and wait for the price to go bearish, but it can easily continue and turn bullish if the market decides so. So personally, I expect a little drop on this chart. Let me see the daily. So I expect a continuation to the downside, first to this previous level of support and then to this area of support. So we can see a little bit of balance in the powers, the bullish and bear powers. On the GBP USD, the chart is currently in a consolidation. These two support and resistances are our focus. So for the bulls, of course, the next target should be this previous area of resistance. And for the bears, they are looking for a bearish continuation to these previous demand zones. So that's it for this market. Now let's check Euro GBP, and it's interesting because on the daily you can see this wedge pattern forming, and we are still in this consolidation area but going in an uptrend. So probably the next week price will continue going up to chase this previous high. On the weekly, if we check out the weekly chart, we have had this massive bearish candle, but this week it didn't continue bearish, so it went a little bit lower, but then the bulls took control and we have closed bullish. So no sell signal here yet, since the price didn't confirm the dark cloud pattern. So we are continuing bullish. We are going to test first this resistance area, and if we break it, we have enough room to the upside to chase some previous highs. So let's mark this important area right here. So if we break it, we can easily get to these previous highs and this high right here. Okay, and that's it for this market guys. Let's move to the next one, and the next one will be USD JPY. Sorry for my English, I'm still confusing it sometimes. So here, very nice price action. I like it very much. So we had this bearish trend, this channel which got broken right here. It made a retest correction, 50% on the Fibonacci retracement, and then price is booming, going straight bullish to the upside. Now I want you to pay attention to one very interesting and very profitable pattern. So we have this double bottom right here, but also we have this neckline right here. So if price drops down to this area, it will be very attractive for the buyers to shoot once again and continue the bullish trend. So this is what I'm looking for. Of course, price may never do that, but this will be a very nice zone to enter. So stay aware that if price pulls back to this area, check out the price action on the 4-hour chart and take your decisions. Of course, when price is super trending like this, you will never see such a correction, so price can also continue to go bullish. And if it does so, the next target is these previous highs. So let's mark it up like a resistance area. Let's leave it like this. That's it for this chart. So let's move on to the next market. Yeah, pretty bullish week. Let's see Euro JPY, and here you can see the same thing, bullish continuation. We're in a bullish trend. We have broken this resistance on the daily, so price will probably continue go bullish. And the next target, this previous high and this previous high right here. If we pull back to the downside, we can look for the 50 or the 61% retracement of the Fibonacci. So that is where we can look for bullish signals. Okay, for the most cheapest price. Now let's go next to USD CAD, finally with the USD pairs, and see what we have here. We have this strange pattern, some sort of a triangle, which started breaking this previous resistance. On the 4-hour chart you can see that we're still above it, so the next week, if dollar continue getting back its strength, we can see a move, a bullish continuation move, and the next targets should be these highs over here. What is going on here? Okay, very nice target for the bulls if we break this resistance area. If we pull back, we can pull back pretty nicely all the way down to these previous lows. So the bears also have a nice target to chase. For gold, I have few things to tell you. First, I have marked some more important support and resistance levels right here. And if we go to the daily chart, you can see the price is going bearish after a massive crash 1 week ago. And now we have had a very strong Friday with the news price went bearish, but currently is at a resistance. Okay, so if we break this resistance, we are definitely going to this previous level right here. If not, then we have enough room to the downside all the way to this previous support. And this is the thing that I'm looking for, because in the previous weekly Forex analysis, we have discussed that after this bearish engulfing candle, we're expecting a continuation all the way down to this previous demand zone. Let me show it to you. This one right here. And this is exactly what happened. Price reached these previous highs and found a little bit of support to push the price up in the end of the previous week. So on the daily you can see a very nice pin bar, which can drive the buyers to get the price a little bit higher, but then I expect again a push to the downside, maybe even breaking this resistance. Okay, but if we go to the weekly chart, we have a very strong bearish candle with a very nice wick, which usually gets filled within the next few weeks. So in my opinion, the price will just continue going down to this previous support area, and this is what I'm looking for, this is what I expect. Although I don't mind if the price make a little bit of correction to the upside and strikes again, this time stronger and faster. We're gonna look for the news and see what they are about to give us. On the US 30 and S&P 500, we have a consolidation zone, obviously, and some sort of a triangle pattern, which I'm waiting to get broken soon. But first, I need to see another retest of this trend line. Before that, I'm not going into a trade. Even if we break this pattern, like we did this week, it will not give us this high probability trade that I'm looking for. So here we have had some kind of a breakout, but it turned into a fake breakout and price rejected. So I want to see a little more of a bearish move to the downside. Then if I see a breakout bullish, then I'm going to enter a trade somewhere here with the profit target this area right here. And that's it for this chart, guys. Same thing on S&P 500, very correlating pairs, very strong rejection right here on the daily chart. So on this chart I expect a little more push to the downside to test this previous support level, this trend line right here, and only then continue going bullish. And that would be nice, because this would be exactly the 61.8 zone area on the Fibonacci retracement. So this for what I'm looking for this week. If not, if on the 4-hour chart we have this flag looking like pattern broken bullish, then we know the deal, we're going bullish with the trend. So that's it for this weekly forex analysis, guys. I hope you're doing well, hope you're smashing the markets. This week was very tough for me. I have hit like 4 or 5 losing trades in a row, but the next week is ours. So stay tuned and keep smashing the markets. Peace, and I'm out. Thank you for being here with me today.